Hello everyone and welcome back to Lakeview Zoo. If you missed episode 1, we started building out this, I'm going to say, pretty magnificent zoo entrance. Some people might say otherwise, but I am a bit biased because I built it, but I reckon it looks pretty cool. This episode will be extending it a little bit, working on a walk-through butterfly exhibit because, alright, let me run you through the plan for like sort of the entrance of the zoo. Once you first walk in, you don't have like all the massive big exhibits right away, you know what I'm saying? Like you have like the small little appetizers that like you just get you lured in, and then the big stuff's at the back, so you have to walk through the zoo. So at the start of the zoo, we had from last episode a nice little giant tortoise exhibit there on the right, and then on the left we'll do a nice little walk through butterfly exhibit, just to, you know, little bit of grabbing your attention, because we want your attention and we want to keep your attention, so that's what we're going to do. We'll keep you in by luring you in with little bits and bops. So that's what we do this episode. We do a nice little walk through butterfly exhibit to the entrance, it's continuing the entrance. It's still in the same building, but it's an extension, so I'm just going to say it's still the entrance. So that's what we do. We build, a nice little walk-through butterfly exhibit. It looks very nice, I must say indeed. We do some more garden beds. We will continue, obviously, the wood theme throughout the zoo, because that's what I want it to feel like. We're in a forest of some sort, so yeah, we'll keep the wood detail, like log detailing throughout the zoo, which is going to be quite nice. So yeah, we'll just add some little touches to the outside brim of the entrance building, just to, because it was a bit bland, and also I don't really like seeing those edges of the roofs just there, so we cover them up with some nice wood log detailing, and we'll cover it over to the other side as well at the back. And we'll also start adding a nice little cute little like shop district just at the front there of the entrance, but we also work on detailing the tortoise exhibit as well. So there's a bit in this episode. So yeah, if you didn't watch the first episode where we put this habitat in and you want to, I'll link it down below for you, but if you don't want to, that's all good. There is a little tortoise. I say little, it's pretty decent size. It's there to grab your attention, and it does, because it's right there. So nothing special, just a nice little bridge. I just thought a bridge over some water would look quite nice when you first get into the park, because it's like nice and refreshing. Eventually I might add like a nice little waterfall there or something, because that would be nice as well. Also, I'd fix up this pathing, because as nice as it is, a single staircase at the start of the zoo, 1, doesn't look very good, and 2, probably isn't very, economical with all the guest traffic that's going to be coming through. So yeah, we changed that, but we are working on this little, entrance area to a viewing gallery. People can come out and walk and look over the tortoises, which I think is pretty cool. A nice little different viewing section. I wanted to try put something in these little nooks and crannies here, but they just didn't fit. So I couldn't be bothered to take everything all away again, because I like the look of it, so we just leave it like this. So if you do know what I could put in there, or try, or any ideas, let me know. And I want to get quite realistic with signage, as well as like safety and all that sort of stuff. Like in my last zoo I was pretty decent at it, but yeah, this zoo I want to try and actually keep all the guests where they're supposed to be. So lots of fences, lots of signage, lots of just I just want a realistic zoo. So that's what we're going to try aim for in this episode series zoo. So we will try our best. That's all I can do. So yeah, for now we'll just keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully you like it, hopefully the animals like it, and yeah, let's go from there. So right now I'm just doing a nice little, nothing special, just a little habitat bedding area for the tortoises, a nice little one under the building there, then one close to the water, so you know they can look over the water, or they can drink and not have to get out of bed or anything like that. I just thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, because they want like a shelter that's like under enclosed or under the, I don't know, they want something under the roof. So yeah, we do that, and then we just do a bunch of shrubbery. Tortoises like a lot of coverage because I suppose they're like, you know, quite submissive animals, quiet animals, so they want lots of shading and coverage, and just, so we go all out pretty much with this habitat. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out, especially we do a really nice garden around the pathway at the front, and it makes, oh, that's, so far that's my favorite spot of the park, just walking through that little area, garden, and you know, you can see the tortoises, you can see the entrance. Oh, it just looks so good. Like, that's, yeah, definitely my favorite part of the zoo so far. And I wanted to try and make it quite foresty and swamp like in this corner here, because it's a bit, you know, shaded. It's got quite a bit of, you know, protection, so there'll be a bit of moss and stuff like that. And so you just try and make it as, you know, green. We do go back and do some more work to it, but for now we start on the butterfly exhibit. And if you don't or aren't familiar with the butterfly exhibit, it's quite customizable. So it sort of comes in just a big box with walls, and then you can change the walls to either glass, which what they are now, or invisible, which we change it to because we do custom walls and custom windows and all that sort of stuff to obviously make it look a little bit better, because right now it doesn't look that nice. And then we just had to connect it up to the staff area so the staff can go either way, which is quite good because they can come straight there and then just go straight into the exhibit if need be. We do make a nice little roof, and then connected onto this roof we do a nice little courtyard, I guess it is, with like some shops there that you can sit there, have some lunch, you know, because they always have like food and stuff at the front. It's nothing fancy, but yeah, it's just a little bit of refreshments and some toilets and just, you know, stuff, just nice stuff at the start. But yeah, this is actually really cool because it's connected onto the main building, so it looks like it's part of the building. So I'm actually really happy, and we take through the wood theme as well, so it actually flows really well. I'm actually thinking about, now that I've done the recording and I'm looking back at it, I feel like maybe doing some like wood truss through the building just to give it a little bit more pop. And for some reason, I say how, but how can tortoises go through that fence? I suppose they can literally just go under the rope, but that's not the point, okay? They're not supposed to go through there. So we add some rocks just to make it a little bit more inaccessible for them, and then we also add rocks along this staircase and this wall so they can't get up there, because we add this whole area right here is going to be a massive garden bed, which I think is really cool, because at the start there's, like I said, not massive enclosures or real, you know, intense things. It's more of just eye-catchy type things. So yeah, we do a nice big garden bed, make it nice and floral, and it just looks so good. So yeah, that path is my new favorite path, by the way. But yeah, this area, walking along this path, is my favorite place in the park so far. It just looks so good. It's lush, it's beautiful, it's like a rainforest, and you see the tortoises. It looks so good. Yeah, I think it turns out really well. So I said last episode that I want to try get quite realistic with gardens and garden beds and stuff like that. So let me know what you think of this area, and if it's, you know, passable as like a nice garden. I am trying to get really into adding more like tall grass and foliage rather than just like flowers and stuff like that. Also, I liked how here, like, I added the grass coming over onto the path, because obviously the grass is intertwined in the path there. So I liked having the grass like come out past the soil. So I think that was a pretty cool little, you know, add to the area. And then now we do the long, tedious task of making the custom fence go all the way around, because I'm going to be doing fences along like every path, every bridge, like everything, like anywhere that guests shouldn't go. Like I'm gonna be doing a fence. So yeah, it's a long, tedious process, but we get there in the end. It looks really nice. I'm not sure if I should change the color now to like maybe like a dark charcoal to make it sort of match the soil, rather than like the light wood. So maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. Let me know if you think we should, or just leave it as it is. But yeah, getting towards the end of the episode now, so I am finishing it. Like, look how good that looks like it looks so good. We make sure that they can't get in there anywhere, and it's all good and completed, and it just looks really good. But we will finish off with building like the little area here. It's nothing fancy, just like 4 shops, maybe 8 shops, I'm not sure, like back-to-back thing. Yeah, so I'll leave you with like a little speed build of like a faster speed build. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you're enjoying the series so far. Thank you so much for the views and the support and the content, like, you know, just commenting and everything. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode. See ya.
Find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you